Okay, so we'll start today from standing position. Have your block handy, please. And we're going to start from Samastiti with the feet located right under the hips, picking up through the arches. So if you notice your knees are going in, you press through the outside of the feet, create a space under the arches. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and slowly release them back and down. Bring the hands to your heart center and draw the chin slightly back and towards the chest. You can have your eyes closed or you can have them partially open with the gaze down towards the floor. So we are trying to avoid any distraction from the room. Welcome to your Samastiti, equal standing pose. It's also known as a mountain pose. So we're standing here, rooted down through the feet, stable, strong as a mountain. And we're going to bring the attention towards the breath as we feel the inhales and the exhales moving in and out. Just feel the breath and the weight of the entire body, supported by the feet. You can notice the sole of the feet in touch of the mat. Being aware of the weight, if it's equally distributed from the front and the back. Begin to modify the length of the breath as you inhale and exhale longer and deeper than normal, but without compromising the quality of the breath. I'll bring the hands to your waist, relax your shoulders, and bring the top of the right foot back and gently press there to stretch the front of your right ankle, the front of your right foot. And then place the ball of the foot under the right hip and make a rotation from your hip joint, mobilizing the knee, the ankle, the feet, going in one direction first. And then going into the opposite direction. And release the right foot down. Now bring the left foot back. Press gently, lift the chest. Notice your breath. And then place the ball of the left foot down and rotate in one direction. And notice the movement happening from your hip joint. Going into the opposite direction. And release it down. Bring the hands down by your hips and lifting the heels up and down. Heels up and down, just moving up and down. And then release and shake, shake the legs, the feet. And then slowly, again, place the feet under hips. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. And we're going to rotate, bend the knees slightly, and then just swing the arms as you gently rotate the spine from side to side. Relax your shoulders, your arms. Just gentle swinging here. Mobilizing the arms, the chest, the spine. And slowly back through center. Hands to your waist. Cross your right leg behind your left leg. And keep your left hand to your left waist, and then inhale, reach with the arm overhead. Relax your right shoulder and then move the spine to the left. And that right elbow goes back. Breathing in and out, and feel the opening on the right side of the torso all the way down to the outside of your right hip. Breathing in and out. Inhale, return the spine back to neutral, release the right hand to your right waist, and do the crossing of the legs, and then the left leg goes behind the right. Keep your right hand where it is, and the left arm goes up with the inhale. Relax shoulders and elbows, and then exhale, move the spine to the right. And your left elbow moves slightly back. Find a nice opening on the left side of the torso, and this is our first lateral stretch. We're going to move on a flow today, but the main focus will be the spine, moving on all different planes. Inhale back through center, release your left hand down, and do the crossing of the legs. Release the hands down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down, up to the ears and down. Separate the feet slightly deep, wider than the hips, and flex the knees slightly. And we're going to bring the right shoulder forward, up to the ear, back and down. Left shoulder across the chest, up to the ears, back and down. So let's move the spine slowly. At the same time, the shoulder, the arm. Keep your knees slightly bent and just keep moving the arm, the spine, warming up. Just taking your time. One last, and slowly return back through center. Have your feet again under the hips, engage the core, bring the arms out to the side, relax shoulders and elbows, and lift the heels up, and exhale, twist to the right as you look over to right shoulder, testing your balance, and back through center, and release heels down, hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Arms to the side with the next inhale, heels up, engage the core. Exhale, twist. Oh, my balance maybe is off today. Twist to the left. Back through center, heels down, arms down, shoulders up, back and down. To the right again, arms to the side, soft shoulders engage, heels up. Exhale, twist to the right. And inhale through center. Hands down, heels down, shoulders up, back and down, arms to the side in T. Engage the core, soften the shoulders, heels up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, return to neutral. Heels down, hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Right arm goes up and overhead. Flex the elbow, right hand to left ear. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, spine moves to the right and back through center. Exhale to the right and through center. Exhale to the right, through center, and release. Right hand down. Inhale, left arm goes overhead. Place the left hand to your right ear. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, move the spine to the left. And inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Back through center. One more. To the left. Back through center, release your left hand down, both shoulders up, back and down, arms out and up, flex the elbows, place the hands to your back, the back of your head, elbows in and chin to your chest. Breathing in and out. Keep the upper spine nice and long. It's just the chin going to your chest. And slowly, elbows out. Have your feet wider than the hips, turn the feet slightly out, and then another lateral stretch with movement, right elbow towards the floor, back through center, elbows out. Exhale, left elbow towards the floor, back through center. Exhale to the right and through center. Exhale to the left and through center. To the right, through center. Last one, keep the elbows open. To the left, back through center, release the hands down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. Now rotate the heels and have your feet, keep the feet parallel with the feet wider than the hips. From here, arms overhead, hands to the heart, bend the knee and lower into chair. Open the chest. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, lower, down. Inhale, straighten and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Drop the hips. Keep the spine lifted. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And down. Inhale, lift. And down and hold it here. Drop the shoulders back and down. Drop the hips and then heels up and down. Heels up and down. Heels up, down, hold, hold, hold. Lift the chest, activate those lower back muscles. Inhale, straighten both legs, reach through the spine, the fingertips, releasing hands towards the hip, shoulders up, back, and down. Walk the feet wider. Left hip stays parallel to the back of the mat, and the toes of the right foot rotate towards the front of the mat. Flex your right knee. Make sure your knee is not collapsing in. You want the knee over the ankle. Arms to the side, soft shoulders look over to right. Relax, lift the chest. And then from here, inhale, straighten, move the spine lower to Uddita Trikonasana. Flex your right knee and moving into Peaceful Warrior. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, Warrior 2. Look over to the right. Inhale, straighten. Move the spine, the arms to the right, lower to triangle. Activate the core, flex the right knee, sweep, Peaceful Warrior. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior 2. Keep your right knee bent. Look over to your right side. Now straighten your right knee. Exhale, move to the right, lower to triangle. Flex your right knee and moving into Warrior 2, Peaceful Warrior. From here now, yes, Warrior 2, look over to the right. Inhale, straighten, relax your shoulders, move to triangle. Flex your right knee and back to Peaceful Warrior. Exhale, arms to T, look over to your right, Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten, move the spine, lower to Uddita Trikonasana, triangle. Flex the knee and back to Peaceful Warrior. Moving to Warrior 2, last one. Inhale, straighten, move the spine, lower to triangle. Flex your right knee and moving to Warrior 2. And slowly move back to center. Rotate the right foot, arms out and up. Exhale, arms down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. Keep your right foot parallel to the front, rotate left heel in, flex your left knee, find your 90-degree angle. Shoulders over your hips, arms to T, soft shoulders. Let's begin. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, triangle. Flex your left knee, move the spine with exhale to the right, Peaceful Warrior. Keep the knee bent, back to Warrior 2. Look over to left hand. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, move and lower. Flex your left knee and back to Peaceful Warrior. Moving to table, Warrior 2. Straighten your left knee. Move the spine to the left to triangle. Flex your knee, inhale, and moving to Peaceful Warrior. Exhale to Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten. Move the spine, the arms to the left, lower to Uddita Trikonasana. Flex your left knee and moving to Peaceful Warrior. Keep your left knee bent and to Warrior 2. Two more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, move to the left and lower. Flex your left knee and the spine moves to the right into Peaceful Warrior. The spine moves to neutral, Warrior 2. Last one, straighten. Exhale, spine move to the left, lower. Our last triangle. Flex and move the spine to the right and slowly back through center. Straighten, rotate the feet. Take a nice inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, swan dive with wide legs, hands towards the floor. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Bend the knees slightly, hands to your hips. Engage the core, lift the head, lift the chest, straighten both legs back to standing. Shoulders up, back and down. Flex your right knee, right foot comes to meet your left foot. Rotating, facing the front of the mat from the back of your mat. With the feet under the hips, back to Samastiti. Inhale, arms forward and overhead. Exhale, swan dive, fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, activate the back muscles. For coming to flexion, fall forward, relax the crown of the head. Bend the knee slightly, arms to the side, reverse swan dive, arms up and overhead. And exhale, move the hands to your hips and shoulders back and down. Inhale, arms out and up. Pull the belly in, chin to your chest, move the hips back, and swan dive. Hands to the floor, chin to your chest. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale to fall forward. Bend the knee slightly, hands to the hips, or reverse swan dive, arms overhead, and hands to the heart. One last. Inhale, reach, nice long spine. Move the hips back, flat back. As you exhale, you lower down to Uttanasana. Hands under the knees, move the chest back. Exhale, fall forward. Bend the knees slightly, reverse one dive, or bring the hands overhead, hands to the heart, Samastiti. Take a moment here to connect with the breath, long and steady. Slow it down. Take a nice inhale. Keep the hands to the heart. Flex the knee. Flex, move into chair pose and twist to the left. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, flex and twist to the right. Inhale, back through center. Hands stays in the heart. Exhale, flex, move the hips back. Chair twist to the left. Return back to neutral. Straighten the legs. Exhale, flex and twist to the right. And return back through center. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, flex, lower, twist to the right. Return back to neutral, back to Samastiti. Last one. Exhale, flex and twist to the right. Inhale, return back through center. Bring the hands overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Hands towards the floor. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Bend the knees, hands to your hips. Engage the core. Back to Samastiti. Hands to the heart. Concentrating back to the breath. Slow down the inhales. Control your exhales. And hands down by your hips. Rotate the right foot out, 35, 40-degree angle, one step forward. Adjust your hips, your chest, bend your left knee, find your 90-degree angle there. Again, make sure your knees is not collapsing in. Shoulders pointing to the front of the mat. Sweep the arms forward and up. Rotate shoulders back and down. Welcome to Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. From here, straighten, lower the spine, halfway down, bring the hands to the lower back. Flex your left knee, sweep the arms overhead, back to Warrior 1. Straighten your left leg, move the spine forward, 90-degree angle, sweep the arms to the lower back, sacrum. Flex your left knee, back to Warrior 1. Inhale, straighten, sweep the arms out, place the hands to the sacrum, lower halfway down. Flex your left knee, back to Warrior 1. Lower the hands down towards the floor. Spin up the back heel, high lunge. From here, straighten, lower the right heel down. Flex your left knee, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten, move the hips back. Flex your left knee, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten, move the hips back. Flex your left knee, keep the right heel off the mat. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, twist to the left. And exhale to lower. Open and twist to the right. Exhale, hand down. One last time, each side. Inhale to twist. Exhale, lower. Inhale, twist to the right. Hand down, step back, downward dog. Chin to your chest. Heels up. Heels down. Heels up. Down. Heels up. And down. Walk your hands towards the feet, back to the back of the mat, Uttanasana. Bend the knees slightly, hands to your waist, lift the head, lift the chest, back to Samastita in the back of the mat, hands to the heart, back to your breath. And lower your hands down. Now rotate the left foot out. So one step forward, the right foot. Adjust your hips, your shoulders. Bend the right knee over to your right ankle, arms overhead. Welcome to Virabhadasana 1, Warrior 1. From here, straighten your right leg, sweep the arms out, down to the sacrum, lower the spine halfway down. Flex your right knee, back to Warrior 1, shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten. Pull the belly in, move the spine halfway down as you place the hands to your sacrum. Flex your right knee, lift the chest, Warrior 1. Inhale, straighten, belly in, sweep the arms back and lower the spine halfway down. Flex your right knee, bring the arms overhead, lower the hands down towards the floor. From here, straighten the knee, move the hips back, flex the knee. Inhale, straighten. And flex, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten. Flex, drop the hips. One more. Inhale, straighten. Flex and left hand down by your right foot. Twist to the right. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale to lower. Inhale to the right. And do the twist. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, lower. One more time, each side. Inhale to the right and hand down. Twist to the left. Hand down, step back, downward dog. Chin to your chest, shoulders back and down. Inhale, heels up and down. Up, down, up, down. Walk your hands towards the feet. Back to Uttanasana. Bend the knees, lift the head, lift the chest, standing position, Samastiti. Hands to the heart, back to your breath. And lower the hands down and behind you. Interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows and move the palms down as you open, arch the spine back, and then flex the elbows, relax your shoulders. Straighten the arms, move the hands back, arch the spine, shoulders back, and then release the hands and the elbows. Straighten the elbows, slide the palms down, arch the upper spine. And then relax your shoulders and elbows. One more. Straighten the arms and move the chest forward, shoulders back. And then release, neutral position. Arms overhead. Exhale, move the spine halfway down, arms down by your hips, palm facing up. Inhale, lift the chest, arms overhead. Exhale, arms out, down by your hips. Move the hips back, lower the spine halfway down. Engage, lift, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down by your hips. Move the hips back, lower the spine halfway down. Engage, lift, arms overhead. One more. Arms to the side. Move the hips back, lower the spine halfway down. Hold it there. Inhale, relax the spine. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. You're folding from the hips. Bend the knees. And then reverse one dive back to Samastiti. Hands to the heart center. Reconnecting back with the breath. And lower the hands down towards the hips. Again, rotate the right foot out. Step forward your left foot. One comfortable step. Bend your left knee and then lower the hands down towards the floor. Spin up the back heel. So from here, inhale, slowly lift the chest. Keep your left knee bent. Exhale, lower the hands down towards the floor. Activate those muscles to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift, shoulders back and down. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, activate those muscles in the spine. Lift the chest. Exhale, down. Two more. Inhale, lift the chest. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, lower. One last. Inhale, lift, shoulders back and down. And slowly let go. Step back, downward dog. Chin to your chest. Walk your hands towards the feet. Bend the knees slightly, hands to the hips. Activate the core, back to Samastiti. Rotate the left foot out. One comfortable step forward. Bend the knees, hands down, heels off the mat, high lunge. So when you go up and down, activate those back muscles. The spine needs to be very strong and supported. So you're working with your legs, but inhale, lift the chest, shoulders back and down. Exhale, hands towards the floor. Activate the muscles and lift, shoulders back and down. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the chest, neutral spine. And exhale, down. Inhale, lift the chest, back and down with the shoulders. And lower, two more. Inhale, lift, shoulders back and down. And relax, relax, one last. Inhale, lift the spine, shoulders back and down. Hands towards the floor, step back and downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And then walk your hands towards the feet. Bend the knees, hands to the hips. Engage the core, lift the spine back to Samastiti. Hands to the heart, back to your breath. And let go. I'm going to be standing facing to my laptop, working in balance. Have your hands to your waist, extend the right foot out, and then guide the right heel to the inner part of your left ankle. You can have the toes touching there, perfectly fine. Your version of a tree today. You can bring that right foot higher, below the knee, above your knee. Remember, never press any weight, pressure in your kneecap or the knee joint with your right foot. You can have the hands together, close to your heart. Find a place where you can focus your gaze down towards the floor, about 8 feet in front of you. Concentrate on breath and keeping the body strong and stable like an oak. Breathing in and out with control. And then slowly release. Lower the right foot down, give some movement to the legs, especially the left one, because you've been supporting your body only your left leg, the left foot. And then place the weight on your right leg, hands to your waist, extend the left foot out, and then flex the knee and bring the heel in. Again, you're welcome to have this as your version of a tree today for your balance, or you can challenge yourself, bringing the left foot higher, any place except your knee joint. Hands to the heart, or bring the arms towards the sky like branches of a tree towards the sun. Whatever you are, making sure you are not creating tension in muscles of your chest, your shoulders, even your face and your mouth and your jaw. Try to soften those muscles even though you're standing strong in your tree pose as you watch your breath moving in and out. And slowly release, hands down, foot down. Give some movement to those legs. And let's come to the front, I'm sorry, to the back, excuse me, to the back of the mat with the feet under the hips. With the next inhale, flow down forward, up, nice long spine, pull the belly in, engage the core, and exhale, swan dive, Uttanasana, hands towards the floor. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. So if you have we're going to go down, so place your blanket on the floor, so when we go down, we have our knees protected. So from here, move your hands forward to downward dog. From downward dog, knees towards the floor to table, rounding the spine to child's pose. Relax, elbows out to take a moment. And just stretch your spine here as you breathe in and out, catching up with a nice, smooth rhythm of your breath. Lift the head, chest, come to table, flexing the elbows, relax the chest, everything goes down towards the floor. Let's work on arching the spine. So we're working with twisting, flexion, lateral stretch. Now it's time to give more attention to the back muscles and chest openers. So have your hands by your rib cage, hugging with your elbows, legs and feet together. Keep the chin slightly tucked in when you go up and down with cobra. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the chest down. Inhale up, Bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Keep the chin in, arms to the side, T position, airplane pose. Legs and feet together. No arms, no hand support. Inhale, lift the head, chest, arms up, airplane. Exhale, release. Inhale, up, and exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep the chin in. Bring the arms down by your side. Palms facing up. Coming to locust pose. Keep the chin in and inhale. Lift the head, chest, arms and feet up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up and down. Inhale, lift and lower. Hands by your chest. Open the feet wide as your mat. Flex both knees. Soles of the feet to touch to each other. Press to the palms. And from here, lift the chest, the pelvis, the hips. Lower the feet down. Child's pose with wide knees. Elbows out. Relax your shoulders, upper spine, middle back, lower back. Take a moment here. And lift the head, lift the chest. Take your blanket from the mat, bring the knees together, drop the legs to one side, and the legs coming to the front with the feet wide as the hips, shoulders back and down, and we're going to place the block in between the inner thighs. So feet, knees are bent, arms forward, shoulders back and down. Lean back, press through the block, feet off the mat, and we're going to twist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep pressing the block. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Keep pressing one more. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Back through center, feet down, hands under the shoulder, fingertips facing to the front. Press the block, reverse tabletop, and lift the chest. Exhale to lower. Press the block and lift, reverse tabletop, flex and lower. Inhale, lift, look up, don't drop the head, flex and down. Inhale, press and lift, press and down. One more. Press and up, all the way down. And if you don't have the blanket to protect your neck, place your blanket at the opposite side of the mat. Pressing the block, we're going to go down towards the floor. Keep the block in between your inner thighs. Chin slightly tucked in. Arms down by your side and slide the heels so the heels are directly under your knees. Take a few rounds of breath here. Take a moment. More back bend, more work for those muscles on the spine. Keep the chin in. And from here, press the block, lift the spine into bridge. Press the block, lower your bridge down. Press and up. Press and down. Press and lift. Press and lower. Inhale, press and bridge. Exhale, press, lower the bridge. Two more. Press and up. Exhale, pressing down. Last one. Inhale, press and up. Press and release. Remove the block from underneath you. Few rounds of Apanasa. Hands to your knees. Flex the elbow, thighs in. Inhale away. And into the chest. And away. Just keep moving, releasing any tension or tightness on your lumbar spine, your lower back. And slowly arms into position. Feet up. Take a nice inhale. Twist to the left, slowly in control. When you get there, extend the right leg towards your left hand. Flex your right knee. Engage the core. It's an inhalation. Same direction again. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, straighten. Touch your left hand with your right foot. Flex your right knee, engage, back through center. One more time to the left with control. Exhale with the knees bent 90 degree, lower. Now top leg extended towards your left hand. Flex your right knee, engage the core back through center, neutral position. Now take a nice inhale here. Exhale, twist to the right when you get there. Inhale, left leg extended to your right hand. Flex your left knee, inhale back to neutral. Exhale, slowly in control, twist to the right. Inhale, extend, touch. Flex your knee, engage through center. Last one, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, touch your left foot with your right hand. Flex your left knee. Activate the core back through center. Feet down with the feet wide as the hips. Lift into bridge, lifting the pelvis, the hips. Slowly lower it down towards the floor. Hug yourself, stretch your lower back. Perhaps give yourself a nice massage here. And lower the feet down with the knees bent. Take a moment, breathing in and out. Keep your right knee bent, left foot on top of your right thigh for figure four. Holding from the hamstring, excuse me, or the right shin. Keep hips even, chin slightly tucked in. And extend the right leg all the way to the front of the mat. Place your left foot above your right knee, right hand outside your left knee, left arm in T. Another twist. Bring the left knee towards the right, holding position. Return back through center. Now, extend your left leg over to your right leg. So cross your left ankle over the right ankle. Bring the arms overhead. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and move the spine in our last lateral extension here of the spine. So both legs are extended over to the right corner of the mat. And you're moving the spine to the right with breath. Long, deep inhales and exhales. The spine returns back through center and do the lateral extension, both knees bent, and then cross the right leg over to your left to your right foot on top of your left knee or left thigh, holding with both hamstrings, both hands, hamstring or shin. Figure four. Now stretching the outside of your right hip. Breathe through this. And extend the left leg all the way to the front. And place the right foot on top of your left thigh, arms in T, twisting to the left with the right knee. Holding position there in this twist. This is our last twist. Nice breath. And do the twist, but place the right foot, the right ankle on top of your left ankle. So both feet are in the left corner of the mat. Arms overhead, flex the elbows, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Nice inhale. Exhale, the spine moves to the left. This is our last lateral stretch. And inhale, return the spine back to neutral. And do the crossing of the legs. Bend both knees. Have your feet wide as your mat. Arms in T position. Some windshield wiper movement here. Rocking the head, rocking the legs. Just move the body. Back through center, bring the legs up to the sky and rotate those ankles, moving the feet in one direction, opposite direction, flexing and pointing, flexing and pointing, flexing and pointing. Bend both knees, lower the feet down, pick up the pelvis, the hips into our last bridge. Lower your bridge down slowly towards the floor. Hug yourself, thighs into the chest. Stretch your lower back one last time. Lower the feet down and then straighten the right leg to the right corner of the mat, and then the left leg goes to the left corner of the mat. Bring the arms overhead, lengthen the spine, arching the lower back, middle back, create a space in the vertebrae here, and then slowly lower the arms somewhere in between the hips and the shoulders, making an adjustment in between your shoulder blades. Take a deep inhale. Close your lips. Welcome to Shavasana. This is it. This is your last pose. This is where you are receiving the benefits of your practice. This is when we are doing our best, letting go, coming into a stillness with the eyes closed, back to your regular breathing. And listen to the sound of my voice as I guide you through some relaxation. Noticing the sole of the feet, the ball, the arches, the heels. Be aware of your toes, the top of your feet, and both ankles. Going higher, notice your shins, calf muscles, and knee front and back. And from the top of your knees, going down to the sole of the feet, do your best to relax the lower part of your feet, your legs. Going higher into the thighs, the hamstrings, glutes, pelvis, hips, and pelvic floor. From the top of the hips, front and back of both legs, the entire length down to the sole of the feet. Your legs are feeling heavier and lighter as they are resting down towards the mat. Your attention goes now to the entire length of the spine, from the lumbar spine higher into the middle back and then thoracic spine. Releasing the muscles supporting the spine, relaxing the muscles in between the shoulder blades, your abdominal muscles, your chest muscles, and your heart. And from the top of your collarbones, front and back of your torso, front and back of your hips, front and back of both legs down to the sole of the feet. Your body is slowly melting down towards the floor. Bring the tension to the shoulders, front and back, upper arms, elbows, both wrist, hands, top and palms, and all your fingers. And from the top of your shoulders, the entire length of the body, front and back, slowly, inch by inch, is finding the way towards the floor. Your throat is open and relaxed. So are the muscles on the back of your head, the back of your neck. Relax your jaw, release your chin, and allow your tongue to rest down to the base of the mouth. Soften your teeth. Be aware of the inner wall of your mouth. Relax your lips and your upper lip. Release your nose, your temples, and both ears. Allow now to your eyeballs to relax down to your eye sockets. Soften your eyelids. Relax your eyebrows and in between your eyebrows. Release your forehead and finally the crown of your head. And from the top of your head, all the way down to the sole of the feet, all the way down to your fingertips. Your body is resting and releasing inch by inch towards the floor as you come into a deep, deep and full rest. Now very slowly, please begin to deepen your breath. Bring awareness back to the body as you move gently the feet, the hands, the ankles, the wrist, moving gently the neck and the head as you rock your head from side to side. Gentle, subtle movements. And very slowly the head comes last. Let's all find our way to a seated position with the hands to your thighs or knees, relaxing the elbows by your rib cage, lifting the spine, gently engaging the abdomen, chin in and down. Your eyes are closed. We're bringing the attention inward towards the breath. And we bring the attention to our heart center, the area where our heart rests. And we're going to visualize our hearts. And instead of visualizing our hearts the way it is and the muscles pumping and red and with all that, we're going to give the heart a different way of feeling or unlooking. We're going to visualize or imagine our hearts as with a space within, and light is coming from within, and our heart is sort of kind of yellow golden color, bright as the sun, warm as the sun, vibrant, joyful. And we're going to bring inside of the heart, inside of this new heart we just created for ourselves, any feeling that at this moment you feel it needs to be recreated on a more gentle, happy heart. Any feeling that is going to make us feeling lighter, more open. Just collect those feelings and bring them into the heart and nurture them with this bright and warm light, and watching them grow, becoming lighter and brighter. Any positive feeling that can help us to go through our day in a lighter way. We can bring joy, forgiveness, compassion. We can bring in laughter, happiness, health, any way that maybe you are want to cultivate more just for today. And one last thing, as we watch our heart growing brighter and warmer, filled with all these nice, gentle, uplifting feelings. We're going to pick one specific feeling and we're going to link that feeling to one specific person. Maybe we have a friend, a family member, a person we know that this moment is struggling. And we're going to visualize that person. And from the center of our hearts, we're going to pull up this feeling. And we're going to send it with our love to our minds and our heart. Visualizing this specific feeling that grew brighter and stronger. Getting attached to this person. Because visualization is just a strong and powerful way of doing things, we're going to visualize this friend, this person in particular, receiving and showing a smile, the face, visualizing the face of this person as if receiving this gift we just created from within us, specific for him or her. And feeling our hearts lighter, our hearts in joy and happiness. We'll bring the hands together into Anjali Mudra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We ask always for peace, peace, and more perfect peace. And I thank you all very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskara.
Thank you.